You're listening to the smartest guys in marketing, the best show on the planet for client businesses to learn about traffic, funnels, sales, conversions, and marketing coolness. Chris and Taylor are the founders of Traffic and Funnels, a digital marketing consultancy helping you get paid clients from cold traffic daily. Now, here are your hosts, Chris and Taylor.
What's up, guys?
Well, what's up? Are you going to intro it or you want me to intro it?
You can intro it.
All right, I'll intro it. What's up, everybody? Chris Evans and Taylor Welch here. Welcome to the smartest guys in marketing. And just wait a minute before you think, man, who are these douchebags to say that they are the smartest guys in marketing? Well, Taylor calls me the smartest guy in marketing every day. So that's not me calling myself that. But no, we eventually going to interview some people here that are way smarter than us. But we're going to have a lot of fun in this podcast. And Taylor, do you just want to tell them what this podcast is even about?
Yeah, well, first of all, like everybody's wanting to do a podcast, and we literally had to be forced to do this. We run several businesses. We do a lot of marketing. We're going to basically break down like what we've found is that there's a lot of people teaching some scammy information, stuff that isn't necessarily true. And there are people teaching things that maybe were true, you know, when my grandfather was born, but they don't apply anymore because the market changes and technology changes, and it changes almost every day. And so, yeah, what we're going to be talking about is kind of how to navigate all of the information that's out there. And also, if you work with clients, particularly high-ticket clients, we've mastered the systems and the marketing and the funnels and the traffic, hence the name Traffic and Funnels, to be able to acquire clients for your business pretty much on autopilot, month in and month out. People freak out about this, but it's true. So we're just going to be breaking all that down for you.
I mean, you can't get much more cool of a name than Traffic and Funnels.
You can't. In fact, when we started the business, we didn't have a name. Chris and I freelanced for a long time. And you would recognize the names that we freelanced for. We were behind the scenes building multi-million-dollar businesses. And we connected and we were like, you know, Chris was doing traffic. I was doing funnels and copywriting. And Chris was like, what if we named our business Traffic and Funnels? I was like, that's the dumbest load of BS I've ever heard.
I know when I tell my wife, she's like, what is that?
Yeah, try going into a bank and they ask for your business name. You're like, Traffic and Funnels. They're like, what? Tunnels? What do you?
Yeah, Traffic and Tunnels, like you're building tunnels? No.
Yeah, but the domain was available, so we bought that. And how many of you know that's one of the best ways to choose a name? Like, is the domain available?
Exactly.
If it is, lock it down.
Yeah, and we do believe it is the future as markets become smarter and smarter, people become smarter and smarter to the advertising tricks and gimmicks out there. You experts out there need to be smarter in your marketing and how you're communicating with people. And so that's all part of what we do. So if you are an expert, it's very likely, don't get offended by me saying this, but it's very likely that you are not getting paid enough. And so we want to help resolve that and get you paid a lot of money. So that's part of some of the stuff we're going to talk about.
Let's tell people how they know if they're a good fit for this podcast and how to know if it's going to be a waste of their time. Because I think that's important. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. We don't want to waste your time. Let's cut right to the chase.
So let's just talk about if this describes you, then you're in a good place. If not, then just turn your podcast off and whatever. If you work with clients in any capacity, we're probably a pretty good source of information and an asset for you. If you notice that you have goals in your head, income targets and revenue goals, but you don't really know exactly what levers to pull to get there without having to work harder. All right. What I mean by that is a lot of people have this correlation in their head that they think like to make more money, they have to work more hours. It's false. It's not true. It just means your business isn't set up the right way. So if you're kind of in that position, it's going to be great. If you don't yet leverage paid traffic, you can't pay a repeatable, predictable amount of money to produce new clients. Mega. Okay. The old way of getting clients, the old way of marketing, it's dying. It's not dead yet, but it is on its way out the door. There's a definite shift, the old guard versus the new guard. And the people who are killing it, they can use paid traffic profitably to go out and cherry pick clients with a funnel, right? Yeah. If you realize that you would like more leverage in your business. So if you would like to earn the same amount and work less or earn more without having to work more, then we're going to teach you how we set up our clients' businesses so that they can hit $200,000, $400,000, $600,000 a month without having to work themselves into the ground. And that might sound crazy to you, and you might be like, you guys are smoking marijuana, but telling you,
is marijuana legal in Tennessee? That's what they're thinking right now.
Yeah, no. But I'm telling you, it's the truth. And as we go through this and you start seeing the math and the data, it's all going to stack up. And look, at some point in Chris's career, he's run multiple six figures a month in traffic. I think, we spend probably 50 to 70 grand a month in traffic right now. Is that correct?
Close to it, yeah.
Something like that. And we turn a really high profit off of that. And so we're going to kind of show you how to do the same thing in a way that's fun and doesn't burn you out.
Yeah. And it's really, it's all about control in your business. And if you have control in your business, then that's going to help have control in your life, which we'll get into more of our stories too, and how we got to that place where we were so tired of not having control, where we just had to figure this out. So if that all sounds cool to you guys, one thing that you'll also, I think, appreciate about us is we just kind of call it like we see it. You're not going to get a bunch of fluff from us. We cut right to the chase, and some people aren't too comfortable with that, but we don't want to waste your time. So
it's true. All right. So how to know if this is not for you? If you're dumb, then it's not a great fit. Sorry.
Like if you think nothing is possible. Like when we say, oh yeah, we make $100,000 a month, which we don't. We make a lot more than that. But if you're like, oh my God, that's not possible. That's like BS. Show me your bank statements.
Someone did that last week with one of our ads. They were like, show me your W-2s. And I was like, we don't have W-2s, bro. That's for you. And he was like, oh, your 1099s of me. And I was like, we don't have those either. I was like, look, I'll show you my bank records if you show me yours.
Oh, wow.
And he disappeared.
What did he say?
He never commented again because he's a loser. And if you're listening to this and that was you, then this is not for you. This podcast isn't for you. You're not a good fit.
This podcast is
that one person.
This podcast is not for sissies.
It's true.
We work hard. We do, right? And like you run up against problems. Facebook can get crazy and change your algorithm, and so you have to adjust, and you have to have the relentlessness, to push through. And so
I don't know if that's a word, bro.
I just made it a word.
Relentlessness. All right.
I'm gonna create a book called Relentlessness.
I'm gonna protect you guys from Chris right now. And I'm gonna tell you the first 6 scams we're gonna talk about. The first scam we're gonna talk about is the ascension model. If you've heard of this, you know that it's you build a tripwire and then yada, yada, yada. It doesn't really work anymore. We're gonna show you why and show you how when clients come in and we start working together, they're able to do 30, 60. One person did like 280 grand in their first 6 weeks just from kind of doing away with this model, right? Anything to add to that, Chris?
No, it's not only the scam, but why it's costing you tremendous amounts of time and money.
Yes. Scam number 1, the ascension model. The next episode that we've got for you, we're going to talk about the scam of more is better. It's definitely not. The more that you cram into your offers, the more you cram into your business, the less money you will make and the less freedom you'll have. We're going to break that down. The next episode, scam number 3, is the be everywhere, do everything. Heard this? You've got like Mr. Gary V, who's literally doing daily video blogs. And hey, we love Gary V. The dude works. But it's not the way to build a business at a certain threshold. If you're up to doing, like 30 million, then your business model changes and the way you spend your time changes. But to get there, the be everywhere, do everything is really costing you a lot of money.
Yeah, you have to be very calculated.
Scam number 4. This is one of my favorites. The think big.
Ooh,
it's BS.
Total BS.
BS.
Like,
you guys are
like, what are you talking about?
If you guys are like, all right, that's enough. I can't take it anymore. This is heresy, and you're about to turn it off.
Casting stone at us.
Chris and I are like big thinkers. We think very big. Look, we came out and did almost 2 million in the first year of our business, on pace to multiply that by 4 or 5 in our second year. So you don't do anything like that without thinking big. Okay, you got to think big. But what I'm talking about is there's a nuance to this that you have to actually do it the right way. And just generalistically thinking big on everything without being able to reverse engineer it properly, that's what's costing you. So we'll talk about that.
Yep.
Cool. Scam number 5, sell. What's wrong with this?
Yeah, well, people think that they have to sell, right? They think that they have to shove their message and their product and their program down the throat of their prospect. Yeah. And it's the completely wrong thing to do. It's awful. It's completely awful. So we're going to talk and dive into why that is a scam and why you shouldn't do it.
If you hate,
yeah, we talk to people. Hey, can you just give me a second here, bro?
You're just talking forever.
Oh my gosh, you're so rude. Yeah, you talk to most people who work with clients, and when we walk them through this, you can just see like the sigh of relief, like their shoulders lower, they exhale. And when we show them the better way to do it, man, it changes their life.
Well, when I show them the better way to do it.
When we show them the better, here's one thing you'll learn about Taylor is he thinks he knows everything.
That's not true.
When I adopted him. I literally found him at a homeless shelter.
Oh,
I taught him everything he knows.
This is great. This is great. If you hate selling, so do we. You're going to love this episode. If you hate selling, you're going to love this episode because we've pioneered a method of enrolling clients pretty easily without having to sell anything. So this is going to be awesome. Chris, before we move on, I want to make sure there's nothing else you wanted to say.
No, I think that's it.
That's it. All right. Scam number 6. I need more traffic.
Oh,
take it away, bro. This is all you.
You don't need more traffic. No, you need to have this process dialed in of how we teach people to get clients before you get more traffic. You get more traffic, it's just going to create more problems for you. It can literally ruin your business. So we're going to break that down for you.
The areas of focus that you need to have on a daily basis to make sure that the traffic you do get is monetized. Yeah. And then the next episode, we're going to talk about the journey to 7-figure consultant / coach / service provider. So we're going to talk about our journey and the journey of, at this point, probably
a bunch of people,
8 or half a dozen people we've taken to 7 figures in the past year. There are different phases in your business you got to be able to go through and different challenges at each phase. So we're going to kind of teach you and break down what that journey looks like. And then the next episode, how many dollar bills do you need to spend to hit that elusive 6 figures a month in income? This is like our entire traffic system.
It's like the nitty gritty.
I'm telling you, just these first 8 episodes is going to be more insightful, more empowering, and even mechanically more instructive than most courses that people are selling for $3-4 grand right now.
Yep.
And if you stack up everything that we have in mind to give you on this podcast and to show you and to inspire you with, dude, this is going to be a major source of money for you. That's our goal, at least.
A money pot. A honey pot.
Honey pot, money pot.
Ooh.
Honey badger, money badger.
Domain.
All right, cool. So anything else you want to tell everybody before we hop into the first scam?
Yeah, we are also going to give you a super, super cool, sweet gift, but you have to go listen to the first episode on instructions on how to get that gift.
Yeah, and leave us a review.
Yes.
Whether you like it or hate it, you guys should do a vote. If everyone comments on iTunes and says that Taylor's better than Chris, I'll send you some money.
Which will not happen.
Yeah, we'd love to know what you guys think as well as we go through this. So, all right, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Happy to have you with us.
This is thepodcastfactory.com.